Nobody warns you about this part of life. At 45, you don't gain answers. You lose illusions. And once they're gone, you can never unsee the truth again. At 45, something shifts quietly. Not in your bank account, not in your status, but in your mind. You stop asking, what if? And start asking, is this worth my remaining time? That's when I finally understood something painful, but freeing. Time is the only currency life never refunds. Money returns. People come and go. But every wasted year takes a piece of your strength with it. At 45, I stopped chasing people who only showed up when it was convenient. I stopped explaining my worth to rooms that never listened. I realized if it cost me my peace, it's already too expensive. Another thing I finally understood, most people aren't evil. They're just distracted, busy surviving, busy coping, busy avoiding themselves. So I stopped taking silence personally. I stopped reading rejection into every delay. Sometimes life just pulls people in different directions. At 45, love became clearer. Real love doesn't confuse you. It doesn't keep you guessing. It doesn't feel like anxiety dressed up as passion. When love is real, it's calm, predictable, safe. Drama isn't depth. Chaos isn't chemistry. Peace is rare and valuable. Then there's the body. At 45, you understand that your body remembers everything your mind ignored. The sleepless nights, the stress you called hustle, the pain you postponed. Later always arrives, and it asks for payment. So you stop proving toughness and start choosing health. You rest without guilt. You listen without pride. Another hard lesson. No one is coming to save you. Not your family, not your friends, not your past sacrifices. And strangely, that truth gives you power. Because once you stop waiting for rescue, you start building your own exit. At 45, I learned to stop arguing with people committed to misunderstanding me. I stopped shrinking myself to keep others comfortable. You don't need universal approval. You need self-respect. And here's the biggest lesson of all. Life isn't a race. It's a series of choices. And most regrets don't come from failing. They come from staying too long where you already knew you didn't belong. At 45, you don't crave more. You crave less, but real. Less noise, less pretending, less draining conversations, and more peace, more honesty, more mornings without regret. If you're younger than 45, hear this. You don't have to wait for life to force these lessons on you. But if you do, life will teach you anyway, slowly, firmly, and without mercy.